Everyone thinks that teens in our world today use alcohol, tobacco, or drugs to cope with everyday struggles. You may think they do,
but they don't. Welcome to the But They Don't podcast, a podcast for teens by teens. Join us as we cover substance use prevention, mental health, community conversations, and more. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of But They Don't. My name is Mallory.
And my name is Haylee.
Our topic today is the transition from middle to high school. Our natural high is something that someone does rather than partaking in activities related to drug or alcohol use. This week, we interviewed Bailey, who says she would rather walk her dog and brush her pet donkey than partaking in any of those activities.
This leads us to the blunt truth. According to the recovery website, teens often experience with drug use due to peer pressure and academic pressure. Approximately 20% of high school students have had an encounter with drugs on school property.
With these statistics and with the end of summer coming fast, the Youth Board wanted to do an episode about transition from middle to high school.
Our goal with this podcast is to share the facts, but also share tips and encouragement for peers within our community. We did some research and found some awesome tips from the Love to Know website. We will link the article in the description below the episode.
Transitioning from middle to high school can be difficult for a teenager. An unfamiliar building, new teachers, more students, and older teens can be intimidating.
First, expect mixed emotions. It's exciting to enter high school, but freshmen may have the urge to feel worried about things like finding their way around a bigger building, being picked on by older students, if they will be able to meet the higher expectations of their teachers, and if they will be able to handle all the responsibilities that come with being in high school.
If you find yourself feeling nervous one minute and then excited the next, know that is completely normal. If you feel you need to talk to someone about these emotions you're having, reach out to your parents, a trusted adult or guidance counselor at your school. It is all normal to feel a mixture of emotions because the transitioning into high school is a big change.
One thing I know that helped me was visiting a school before the school year starts. Some schools in the county allow freshmen to come in and walk to their classes and get to know their atmosphere.
You may also have the chance to do this at your school registration. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
The next big step is to be open to finding new friends. High schools typically are bigger than most middle schools, so that means more students. There are going to be people that you do not know in your classes. It is important to step out of the box and find new friendships. Finding new friends can help the transition become easier and less stressful.
Next, get to know your teachers. Having a good relationship with teachers added a smoother transition to high school. Teachers can provide support not only for academics, but they can also provide social support and advice. Teachers can be a great source of support to a freshman that just feels a little overwhelmed.
Another thing that can help is siblings. If you have siblings that have already been through high school or are going through high school, ask them for some advice. Another important aspect of transitioning into high school is getting involved, whether that be with sports, team, student council, or a club. Getting involved can help you get used to schools and find friends.
Kids who are involved in extracurricular activities gain the following benefits: higher self-esteem, better academic performance, better behavior, better social relationships, less likely to drop out, and they view adults more positively and have stronger ties to school.
Getting involved and staying involved makes your high school career a lot more fun. Next, time management is key in high school. Some tips that go along with time management are always plan extra time to complete homework in case it takes longer than you think. Do the hardest or least enjoyed activity first when you have the most energy and concentration. Break large goals into smaller goals so you don't get overwhelmed.
Study a little every day so that you don't wait until the last minute. Reward yourself for getting work done. Have different folders or binders for each subject. Get material ready the night before so your mornings aren't rushed, and get enough sleep. All these tips can help you manage time better, which will be less stressful in the long run.
Although the transition from middle to high school can be rough, it doesn't need to be traumatic. With preparation and support, you can navigate the transition successfully and positively. It has a lot to do with perspective.
Having a positive perspective, trusting that everything will be okay, is so important. Once the transition is over, you will find that high school is a wonderful experience full of exciting new opportunities.
One opportunity that we have been able to have is joining the youth board and being able to encourage teens as they transition into high school. We all went through it, and looking back, it wasn't so bad.
My personal experience with the transition was I did, in fact, get lost my first day. But the positive part is that I found a teacher who helped me, and she wrote me a note to class. So now I do know where to go, and I wasn't lost anymore.
My first day wasn't as bad. I was prepared, so preparation is the key.
Yeah, okay, I was prepared too, but I didn't know what first, second, and third lunch meant, Haley.
Okay, I did.
Now we would love to share an upcoming event that we are excited about. On August 16th at 6:30 p.m., we are hosting a fundraiser basketball game at the Pickens City Police Department. We will be going head-to-head to find out who the true winners are, which is Pickens County Youth Board. We hope that you will come out and support us. We are asking that all attendees donate at least $1 to attend. We are excited to see how this fundraiser could help the Youth Board and the Police Department with funds to continue awesome programs. This will be held at Pickens High School. You are going down, Pickens City Police Department!
For more information and to stay up to date with all of our fun events, find us on social media. On Facebook by searching Pickens County Youth Board, and on Instagram and TikTok at We Are PCYB. Thank you for listening.